Oh yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright, y'all. Take two. Take two. Sheesh, if y'all saw in the last video or got to catch any glimpse of the live stream, the game cut out right in the beginning. So hopefully it doesn't do that again. Cause I'll be mad. Just wasted 20 minutes of my life setting up this whole live stream. But alright, y'all. Why did I keep stay doing that? What is good to my fire gang? It's your boy Dolo coming at y'all with another video. I'm here with my co-host Body Collector, and we are just gonna talk about the NBA playoffs. We're gonna talk about. We already talked about the NBA playoffs. We're just gonna talk about like free agency and like little rumors that we've heard around and stuff like that. And like hopefully we can get into like the draft before this video ends. Um. So first things first. How are you feeling about the draft? Oh, it did it again! No! Yeah, a problem has been encountered that prevents gameplay from continuing. This game will not be. Yo, what is it though?
Yo, they tripping. Like, what is going on? We might as well go to 2K. I mean, fucking park.
Like
Like,
park,
this shit
right?
ain't working.
Yeah, fuck it. We going to park then. On the way to park. Let's see how this goes. That's crazy. You know what? We're not even gonna edit this out. We're just gonna continue the live stream. We're gonna go right to park. We're gonna see how the park's looking like. That's crazy, man. That's the second time. And y'all see, I'm trying to give y'all content. This, 2K keeps playing with us. But
Hoeing.
hoeing, right? So yeah, how you
Oh,
feeling about the draft? The Lakers, the Lakers almost had a top 3 number pick, and then they go to commercial, and then when they came back, they said the Lakers have number 4. How did you feel in that moment?
shit. I ain't feel no type of way, cause look, we trading it no matter what. Unless it was number one. Number one, number
So
two.
if y'all got
We
number
trading
2
it.
and y'all could have got, there was a couple good players out there, bro. It was, if you would have got the top 2, you wouldn't have just stood with it and see how it goes.
Shit. I look, the Lakers are throwing me the roller coaster. I don't even know what they're doing anymore. I really don't. I already know it was freaking insane to pick up LeBron in the first place. Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
oh, we
not
gotta talk
completely,
about it
but
now, y'all. We gotta talk about it.
look, if you was gonna pick up that man, why get Rondo, Lance Stevenson? McGee was a good choice, but what was you thinking? He needs shooters.
He needs
Why? Why
shooters,
would you do
but
that to us?
like my vibe that I get from you is like LeBron's not what he used to be, and he's not a good piece anymore. I feel like LeBron is still a good piece if you get him the good pieces to make it fit. He's good when he has like 2 other shooters, another threat on the court where he doesn't have to like feel like he has to take over the game. If he feels like that, it's shown that LeBron can't carry that team to the finals and win it. And win it. That's my point. But if you can sit there and do your thing and get to the Eastern Conference Finals and maybe the finals, but you're not gonna win with that style of play that he tries to play when he has to take over. But if he has shooters, come on, man, he can do it. He can do it.
And that's what kind of stunned us too was the takeover part. Like he's like our young core is growing. Like Ingram, he's looking phenomenal. Like Kuz, he looked crazy good last year. He was doing great at the beginning of the year. I ain't feel him in the middle of the year and the end of the year. I didn't feel it. But
Hmm.
it's like you kind of took from them, and that's why it looks so weird because he's trying to make something happen when it's like you gotta fit in, just like you felt with Kyrie coming back to the core. He took a lot of motion out the team, and that's what LeBron. I feel like LeBron did. I feel like he took a lot of motion out of the team. And you got to see the records the same way. I'm not going to take away
Go.
from that because it would have been better if they wasn't all injured.
You made a good
But
point. Kyrie with the Kyrie, we're gonna get into that real quick because I've been dying. It's been itching me to talk about this. Kyrie Irving, phenomenal player. Kyrie Irving, a man that's hit a big shot. Kyrie Irving's a big shot maker. He's also a big shot taker, a big risk taker sometimes. But I knew on our team we needed him to be, a leader like without talking, more like his actions. You know what I mean? He felt like he has to talk his way to be the leader on this team. And like Shannon Sharp said, when you talk your way to be a leader, you have to know when to say it, where to say it, who to say it to, and how to say it. You know what I mean? And he didn't know any of those. Any of those. He didn't know where to say it, he didn't know how to say it, who to say it to, nothing. He just would go out and say, "Oh, we fucking suck tonight. Gordon Hayward should have passed me the ball." He like calling out his teammates mid interview, and you want them to. These are the players that gonna ride for you. That's all I'm saying. Like, man, I know Kyrie
I
Irving's a.
see that, but it's like he kind of got it from LeBron, but he just didn't know how to do it with like LeBron. Like you can see LeBron does the same thing to the Lakers. He throws jabs, but they're undercover jabs. Like he puts the glove on. Like Kyrie, you can tell he just takes the glove off and just hit him with bare arms, bare hands. Like he just don't give a fuck.
I get what you're
Bow.
trying to
Fuck
say. I
y'all.
get what you're trying to say.
Fuck y'all.
Um.
Ain't no cushion, no soft core shit.
So
I'm
so with
taking you.
that so
I'm
with
hitting
that being said, how the year has gone, you think they should get back together or and like maybe do something together, or
Oh, hell no.
you don't want him
No.
on the Lakers at all? That that's a
He
possibility.
looking
That's one of the
cancerous.
rumors.
He looking cancerous now.
That's one of the rumors out there, bro.
It
I know
is. It's going to be.
he's definitely. No, I agree with you though. He's definitely with the year that he's had and the way this team was built. He should have been perfectly fine in leading this team, just basically staying quiet, bro, and just doing your job, bro. And he couldn't do that. Um, well, with that being said, I think this year is over. I think Kyrie Irving's gonna be off the squad. I think I think we're turning a new leaf. You know I think the young core deserves it. Honestly, I know you wish
Obviously, yeah,
probably.
definitely.
I know you probably wish that you could do that with with LeBron and all that, but honestly, I feel like just don't give up because maybe next year if y'all get Anthony Davis, then the risk looks worth it. That's all I'm saying.
That depends on what we give up for that man.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. You have a
If
possibility
people out
on.
here giving out a whole squad, like what we gonna do with that?
I,
What you
f-
gonna do with that?
I feel you. I feel you. I wouldn't like when that rumor came out that we were gonna trade like Tatum. They wanted Jalen Brown. They wanted Al Horford. Like, nah, we wasn't doing all that. When we said no Jalen Brown or no Tatum, then it is what it is. But they didn't want to take that, and we ain't gonna sell the house for that. You know what I mean? We feel like those players are talented young players that do what they can do. You were in my park. What happened?
What's the land? What you talking about?
Uh, your name's not popping up.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, at the bottom.
shit tweaking since we streaming.
Ever since we
We don't
streamed,
never act
man.
like yeah, acting goofy.
Um, so with the next topic, we should talk about how this free agency looking. So there's a lot of free agency names out there. There's a lot of people that can go to different teams. Who do you think is gonna go where in your head? Um, Kyrie Irving's a free agent. We have Kevin Durant. We got there's a lot. There's a lot of people, bro. There's a lot of names out there that you can pick from. Kemba. There's a lot of good players out there. Who do you feel is gonna the Lakers can pick up possibly? Like who do you feel? What
Uh, if we keep LeBron, I want to get Brandon Bill.
Bradley
We
Bill?
definitely got to get. Yeah, we definitely have to get a shooter. It's a definite must. If not, we look like doo. Like I hate to say, like, it look like shit. Like I
Yeah,
can't think
Bradley.
of another shooter that will go around LeBron like that because he needs the ball in his hand. Because I would have said Kimball Walker, but he needs the ball in his hand as well. So it's not. It don't look like a good fit for me. For him to,
Mm.
I mean, you got to get what it feels like Rondo, but Rondo can't shoot. We all know that, but he needs the ball in his hand.
I feel you. I
But we
feel
all
you.
see that LeBron needs the ball in his hand. Period. He can't do nothing without having the ball in his hand, unless Wade has the ball. Wade has the ball in his
Oh,
hand.
oh damn.
We all
Oh
see
damn.
that.
That's crazy. He said unless Wade has the ball in his hand.
I'm just saying, like because he's facing like who's the last guy to throw alley oops to him like that besides Kyrie? Wade.
I hear you. I hear you.
And I don't,
You know,
can't
a
say how
lot of the
fast
teams out
Kyrie
there right
got out
now,
there.
a lot of the teams out there right now are very wary on Kyrie. That's the report out there. They don't want.
They can have him.
They saw how the end of the season was. That you know how that whole shit played out, and they said maybe Kyrie's not worth the risk. We get a guy like Kemba Walker that'll sit there and stay quiet, do his thing on the court. You know, really not talk too much. Then you know we pay him a little bit less.
I mean, that might be worth it though. That might be better for him, just because he would end up in a better position. I
Kemba
think he
Walker's a
would
good
end up.
player. So the votings came out for MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Most Improved Player, Sixth Man of the Year, and Coach of the Year. Um, the candidates for MVP is Giannis Antetokounmpo, James Harden, and Paul George. Who do you got? Who do you got for the MVP?
Um, I would have to go with Giannis. I'm sorry, like it's a fair swipe. Like, come on, man. The man looks like
Giannis, he's
a.
hooping. He's hooping.
I don't like he demigod right there.
You know,
He's real life demigod.
I haven't seen a guy like dominate the court like this since Shaq days. Like the way he dominates the paint and he just controls the whole like both ends on both ends. I'm not just saying on offense. He will sit there and block your center if you know if that center tries to dunk on him. Like he's that good. Not only is he MVP, he's also in the Defensive Player of the Year rating. He got is Giannis, is Paul George, and Rudy Gobert. And I think Rudy Gobert took no, he wanted to take it last year. He wanted it this year real bad, but I think with the injuries and the way the Jazz played this year, a little bit of an upset.
Yeah, they didn't play too well.
So Giannis, not only can Giannis win MVP, but he can win Defensive Player of the Year. And I don't think that's been done in a long time, and I don't think it's ever been done if I can look it up later. That's pretty crazy. We got three people in here. Yo, leave a comment if y'all, y'all feeling the video. Y'all, if y'all have any comment, if y'all think we wrong on what we saying, leave a comment. Rookie of the year, Trey Young, Luka Doncic, or DeAndre Ayton. Who you got? That's a spicy one. That's a
Yeah,
spicy one.
I'm
That's a
surprised they put
spicy
Trey
one.
Young in there. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
really surprised they put Trey Young in there.
what? You didn't see how he finished the
I
year?
finished the year. Finished the year. He took a while. He took a while.
Yo, but with rookies, it takes like that, bro. Like you can't just walk into the NBA thinking you're gonna
How
waltz
can you
in.
say that when Jason Tatum came out? It didn't take. It
Yeah,
took a
but
couple games.
that's rare.
He
It's
was
all
the
right.
shit.
I would say out of if there was a percentage of players from the draft that can walk right into the NBA and hoop, it's 15%. I feel like that. Like if in general like all the other players it's gonna take 2 to 3 years. Some players the next year they can hoop. You know what I mean? It takes some time, bro. Like at least it took Trae Young half the year. You seen at the end of the year, like past the All Star weekend, kid was hooping
Yeah, he
every
was
game,
going on.
every game. Like I think I like All Star, he felt like all right, that put a stamp on my name. I got out there, I got my feet wet. Once he did that, he's like, maybe I can be at the All Star game next year. Like that's how his mindset switched. Like I don't want to just be in the little showdowns and the 3-point shootout. Like I wanna be in there. I wanna be in the last game. Like
I mean, I'm gonna still go with my boy from my young boy from Dallas. He killed it
oh,
this
he's
year,
hooping.
and that was crazy. I was never expecting that man to
And
come out like
you know
that.
what's kind of crazy, bro? The way Doncic was hooping in the beginning, and then he fell off towards the end a little bit. It was like opposite. Like Trae Young was not hooping in the beginning, and then he turned up towards the end. Like, so that's why a lot of people are saying like this is debatable. Like it's really on who you like. But I'm gonna also go with Luca because I think he has the most upside. But for this year, I think he did the most for his team, even though the Mavericks were probably on the same level as Atlanta. You know what I mean? But Doncic had great games, and he showed that he's kind of for a young player, he's got a grown man's like game, like old school. You know what I mean?
And it's so effective, and he's not even that fast.
And he's not,
It's
but
crazy
he
the
got
way
the
he
ball in his
shifted.
hand. He got the ball in his hand, and he's hooping. That's all you need, man. Yo, what's up? You got Tree? What up, man? You joining the live, man? We live, baby. But yeah,
I was
man.
about to try to sneak in here to drop y'all off, but I was like, for y'all.
Ah, okay, okay.
I was trying to sneak in. So,
But yeah, for most improved player, there was the candidates was De'Aaron Fox, D'Angelo Russell, and Pascal Siakam from the Raptors. And
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell was hooping. I gotta say it. I think even though I gotta say at the end of the year, the way he ended that and got a little caught up, if he would have never did that, bro, a phenomenal year by
Man,
D'Angelo Russell.
Siakam has disappeared in too many playoff games for the Raptors
But
when they needed
Siakam
him.
did his thing all year too. D'Angelo
No,
Fox.
he, no,
I
he,
mean,
no,
De'Aaron
no, no.
Fox
He
did his thing
definitely
too,
had.
but D'Angelo
Yeah, but
Russell
I
all
give it to
year
Fox,
was
man.
consistent, hitting and
Yeah,
gamers
that's
like
Siakam not. Yeah, Siakam not, man. Fox was
yo.
bringing, I mean, not Fox, but Russell was bringing him home.
That's a fact. But no knock to
Who
De'Aaron
y'all
Fox.
MVP?
So yeah, we just
Who y'all
talked about this.
MVP?
Giannis, we gotta go with Giannis. He's affecting both ends.
Giannis, yes, it's a whole different nigga.
I
He,
I appreciate y'all for saying that because I don't care for James Harden averaged down there 40 points, but he's not an MVP.
you know,
He's not an all-around player.
he's not all
Like
around.
everybody keeps saying, no,
But
can't do it
also
No,
like
his
like
that.
game is around to manipulating
the
the
thing the
refs,
thing is
man.
though is like you don't have to be an all around. Let's not get that twisted either. If you have a phenomenal scoring year, they have to just give it to you. You know what I mean? Like Curry has had that. He's not a great all around player. You know what I mean? But he
But,
does.
but but man,
His
James Harden's
offense is
game is
crazy
about the
sometimes.
refs.
Like
But it's the refs. The refs play a big part in James Harden scoring. If the
that's a
refs don't
fact.
call them fouls, them and ones on them threes, James Harden is not the same player. If they don't call that bullshit when he's going in the lane, jumping into people, forcing people to reach, he's not the same player. He don't average damn near 40 points if they don't call it. His game is
Yeah,
manipulating around, making the refs, putting them in a bad position to where they have to call that bullshit. Like
yeah.
that's
I
what
feel
James
you.
Harden thrives off of.
I feel you. He runs the whole like a running back. Like
Yeah, like that's what he thrives off of that. And
yeah,
so when they call that stuff, like that
it
contributes
makes
to
him want to
them
do it
40
again.
points a
Like
game. Like
Good for
he's shooting
him,
damn
but
near 15
he
rebounds a
can get
game.
it off though every time. Like some of the NBA
Man,
players can't get that every game,
nah,
man,
he
but
that
gets
he
it
that
gets it
every
nigga
game.
every
traveling
game.
every time he step back, he traveling. The refs don't call it. They like he every time he go to shoot the 3 point when he step back, he launching into the guys. They call him fouls. That's not a foul. Like man,
That's a
like
fact.
the refs, his game is geared around fooling the refs. Like that's what he does. That's why in that series against the Warriors, when they wasn't calling that shit, he was bitching and complaining. He was crying. because he's so used to the refs calling it. When they don't call it, it's a problem.
That's a fact. Yo, so
Like
let's
I
get in.
mean, it's
Let's get
weird.
into this one though real quick. Six man, cause this
Uh,
one, man, six man. So this one I wanted to get into because there's two players from the Clippers on there. We were having this debate earlier.
Lou Williams.
We were saying from the Clippers for the six man. So what I was saying to Body the other day was I feel like even though he was saying like Kawhi Leonard for free agency, why would he go to the Clippers rather than the Lakers? What I'm telling him is the Clippers off the bench, they found out that they got some great players off the bench. They got, like that Montrezl Harrell dude hooping all playoffs, like
Yeah,
all
they got the
playoffs.
better team.
He
They
was doing
definitely
his
got the better
thing.
team.
And Lou Will, he does his thing every year off the bench. He can come in and score 30 for you easy. Like, so all I'm saying is, Clippers, you can't just doubt them to be a destination for somebody. Like, it's still in LA.
Yeah,
It's still in LA,
yeah,
and they
they
got
got the
room.
better team.
And they got
Yeah, they
room.
definitely got the better team. I
But
don't know. Lou Williams, he
the
always
thing is, the
six man
Lakers.
player.
I feel like the Lakers. They have LeBron. They have. I like Kuz. I like Ingram's game.
Man,
That
LeBron
could
fucked
be a
that team up.
destination. But I'm
LeBron
just saying,
fucked that team up, man.
don't count the Clippers out as like a place to go, because that's still, it's still
that
in
was his
LA.
first pick though.
Hey,
That was his
LeBron
first pick,
fucked that team up. He fucked that team up. LeBron
and I
never should have
said
went
that.
there.
And I said that nobody. He's the only one that sit here believe like, oh, he
No,
made
He,
all
man,
I'm
he did.
saying
decent
is
He
no.
fucked that team up,
What I
man. He
said
never
is
should have went there with them young guys.
what I said is, bro, is you can't just say like, oh, now just give him up, like just toss him out. Maybe the first year wasn't the year anyways. Like,
But that's LeBron. Like answer this question, Bro Bully. When has LeBron since LeBron became LeBron? I'm not talking about when he first got in the league. Since he became like the idol, the phenomenon, LeBron James. When has he ever made a young guy better? Just think about it. When has he ever made a rookie or second year player better?
never.
I hear you. I hear
Never.
you.
Never. Because he ship them all out. Every time he go to a team, he went back to Cleveland. What he do with Wiggins and Bennett? He shipped their ass out of there. Bring in veterans. He
Tristan
don't make young
Thompson.
guys better.
Tristan
Chris
Thompson was young.
he wasn't a young guy when he got there with them. Chris Thompson was like what, a 4-year player, I think, a 3-4 year
3 year
player.
player. That's not old in the
But
game.
that's
still
not a
like,
that's not a rookie or a second year player. Like he don't make young guys. Like think about the whole Lakers team. Damn near is rookies or second year players. And what happened after half a season playing with him? He tried to ship them all out. Like he don't make nobody better.
But see,
Young
is
guys
like
anyway. He
my
don't
thing
make
is
them better.
my thing is too is like we only saying he's trying to ship him out because he's on the team, but like how we really know he tries to like make calls and say get
Man,
Ingram
come
out of
on,
here,
man.
get Kuz out of
Come
here, bro.
on.
Like
Come on,
bro.
come on, Bully, don't do that. Do
I'm
you
just
really
saying,
think
bro.
that they would have been trying to trade them guys? That Luke Walton wanted to trade them
Bro,
guys if LeBron wasn't there?
you think that you think he said when they came up to him and they said, "Yo, we're gonna sign Lance, we're gonna sign Rondo, we're gonna sign Beasley, we're gonna sign JaVale McGee." He probably smiled at JaVale McGee, but all the rest of the motherfuckers, he ain't happy about that shit. He
Man.
ain't call that.
Well, no,
He ain't say sign them.
I feel you with
You know
that,
what I mean? Like
but
they did that
that's
on their own,
LeBron
bro.
James, man. Like that's LeBron James. And
But
them
I'm saying they
AD,
probably took
he
a
was
different
behind
approach
that.
this year because it is the Lakers, bro. It's not like he just went to a no name team. They trying to hold they
Hey,
their
look.
own end too. Like that's how I feel.
I understand that, but look, Magic left for a reason. And matter of fact, he's gonna be on First Take Monday, and I can't wait to watch it. He left
Oh
for
yeah,
a
I
reason.
gotta see that.
Magic know what's going on, and it's fucking LeBron. LeBron, that's the LeBron effect. I keep saying that shit to people.
I bet you,
LeBron
and I bet you it's not.
ruins
And
organizations, front offices,
hold
man.
on. Can we put a little wager? Not even a wager, like real money. Maybe like a little bet, push-ups or something. You got, I need proof.
Okay, well,
I need
okay.
proof.
Okay.
Yo,
Okay.
if Magic Johnson does not blame LeBron more than he blames Jeannie Buss and how they didn't let him take control and basically said like he wanted to fire Luke Walton, they were like nah, then they fired him anyways. like, come on, bro. Then we gonna see who like wins this debate, because I really think it was more he didn't have the power to do what he wanted. He wanted Luke Walton
Man.
out. Luke Walton wasn't gonna get
But why?
fired.
But no. But why did they want
That's
Luke
not what they
Walton
said.
out?
They said
It's
he had
because of
all the power.
LeBron. Yeah, it was because of LeBron. That
He
I'm telling you, Bully, that's a LeBron effect. If you get LeBron to your team, he gonna try to control the narrative. He gonna try to run the team.
But what I'm
Like
saying is,
LeBron wants to do
if they wanted,
everything.
if Magic Johnson goes up to you and says, "Yo, we didn't do our thing this year. This coach needs to get out of here. We need to find a coach that's better," and then y'all say, like, nah to him, and then the week later y'all fire him, like, them, how the fuck y'all look like?
Man, Magic didn't want to get rid of Luke. Man, it was fucking LeBron. LeBron wanted a puppet. He wanted somebody that was
See?
basically a puppet in there, man.
Let me ask you this. What team you from with?
You said, say it again.
What
What's
team
your
you rock
team?
with?
What's your
Oh, what's my team? Oh, well, hell. My team was the Lakers because I was a Kobe fan. I think
Told
Kobe
you.
retired, and so
I
I go
told
back.
you
I'm going
if
back
it's
to
a Laker
Detroit.
fan.
Detroit is my. But
But
no,
but
I
like
was a
that was the
Kobe fan.
rivalry
I was a
back then,
Kobe fan.
anyways. There was always a, oh, who's better, Kobe or LeBron? So I
What,
get
what
No,
it.
that's
team
what
are
I say.
you?
I was a Kobe fan, but man, I don't have Kobe like blinders on. I look at basketball, and LeBron has always been that way. He controls the narrative, man.
No, and I
When he went
agree.
to
I agree
Miami,
with that. I agree. He controls the narrative because the greatest player in the world doesn't remind players, people, that he's the greatest player in the world. I agree with that. What I'm
yeah,
saying
like he
is,
got on that
can
podium and say, "I'm the
can
best player in the
is so
world."
now
So what do you
LeBron's
want me to
just
do?
toxic where he can't win a chip. A guy that goes to the finals, like that
But
went to the
no,
finals 8 years, can just
but it's
not
the
win a chip.
West. But the West is not the East. Like man, I honestly, and this is my opinion, this is what I feel. I honestly feel like he don't care about winning championships or anything basketball related anymore. He moved out to LA for his son. He moved out to
Nah,
LA
but I
for
don't think
business
that's it. I
endeavors.
don't think that's it. But my opinion, what I was telling Body is, if you put this bum ass team around me, I didn't put no control into this, and you put this team around me, and we knew obviously from the rip, these are not shooters. These are not this is not the proper team for me.
But hey, they didn't
Why
put
am
it
I gonna
around
give
him. He knew what he was getting
110%?
into. But he knew what he was getting into. He
Of
decided to
course.
sign with them.
So
But he
what I'm saying
signed
is,
with them, man.
if he's saying this year you didn't want it, this year y'all didn't want it, why do I have to want it this year? I can want it next year
Man,
when y'all serious.
man.
We ain't doing
But that
shit
was
this
the
year.
thing. But hey, halfway through the season, he tried to get rid of all the young guys. Like, remember that. He
I'm
tried to
just
get rid
saying,
of
how
all
you
the young
know it was
guys for
him
80.
though, bro? I'm just saying
Come
that.
on, man.
Hey,
We all know
tell
that.
that
We
man what you
know
thought
that,
about him giving up the whole young core. Tell him what you thought about that, Ricky.
man.
Tell him.
That was bullshit to me. Because then they want to bitch and complain about after the fact they don't make it through. Oh, well, they lost their confidence. Oh, you gotta stay. Then he come out talking about, oh, you gotta stay positive. I don't want to hear about what that bullshit because he never had to go through trade rumors. You can't tell these young guys that were playing good last year and getting better as the season going along, and then
How good
now
were
that
they
you get
playing
here,
though? Well,
now they
my
talking.
my thing is,
They
what was the expectations for the Lakers last year?
what to
Just get
improve and
better,
have
right?
a
Just
better
get
But
record?
the
better.
Yeah,
Lakers'
get better.
Just get
expectations is
better, right?
always high, though.
No, no, you can't say
Always
the
Man,
tremendously
Lakers'
high.
do
expectations
you
It's
last
because
year
realize
was
the
high.
Lakers
that they only
is
won a
always
handful of games
So
tremendously
more than
high.
what
no,
they won
no.
last year?
What I'm
Like they had a
saying,
half,
as a
they won a
fan,
handful
no,
more
no,
than
no, no.
what they
Listen,
won
listen.
last year.
As a fan, you want them to go far, right? Because you're a Lakers fan. The same way as I'm a
Well, yeah,
Celtics
no,
fan,
but the
I want them to
organization
go far.
championship or bust.
But
They
numbers
championship
wise,
or bust
bro,
is the
no
organization.
star on the team. Warriors are stacked up. What was the realistic? This is what we're going for the year. The realistic,
To make the
not the
playoffs.
as a
Like they want
fan
to
to
make the
make the
playoffs.
playoffs, right? When
No, yeah, they
LeBron
want to
got
make the
there, bro,
playoffs.
it was championship, get to the conference finals or
But
bust.
see, I don't. But see, I don't think that was because
Yo, the
even
whole
though
league was saying it,
LeBron
bro.
just
The whole league,
man,
everybody was saying
but the
it. If
league
LeBron
saying
and
that.
them don't go to the finals, it was not a good year.
Think about it. But look, think about it.
It's crazy.
LeBron just lost to these guys 3 out of the 4 times they went to the finals. So you really think that people out there talking about championship or bust? Like they know
Not a
this guy
championship
just
or
lost
bust,
to
but he
these
had to go to like the Western Conference Finals for it to be like, oh, y'all had a good year.
man. Hey, they only won a handful of games more than what they won last year. Then everybody, well,
LeBron was
hurt.
hurt though. LeBron was
I don't
hurt
want
though.
to. I don't want to hear that. The
He was
problem
hurt.
was you got LeBron in there talking about trading the whole goddamn team, and that's why. Like that's all. Man, watch that Bleacher Report with that Game is on. That shit is on point. LeBron was behind that. Rich Paul, the agent, LeBron homeboy, they was behind that stuff. Like they know LeBron knows what he's doing. He don't want this to affect his quote unquote legacy.
He
Like
said
that's
LeBron's
LeBron.
homeboy. That was Kobe's agent. The fuck out of here. He said
No, Rich
LeBron's
Paul was not
homeboy.
Kobe's agent. No.
Rich
no.
Paul, bro.
was not
Rich
Kobe's
Paul
agent.
got that job because he was Kobe's agent at one point. Don't tell me, bro.
No,
You as a
talking about
Lakers
Rob
fan, you should
Pelinka.
know
You
that.
talking about Rob Pelinka. Rich Paul is not Kobe's. Rich Paul is LeBron's homeboy.
Oh, Rob
That's
Pelinka.
AD's
Rob
agent.
Pelinka. You right.
Yeah, I'm about to say Rich Paul ain't no Kobe agent. That's LeBron's homeboy, which therefore is AD's agent. That's why all this stuff started going on. That's why all this stuff started going on with them, and that's why the Pelicans were butthurt because they started talking about tampering and all this other stuff. LeBron know what he's doing, man. LeBron need help. He's always needed help to win, and so he wants somebody to help him. He know he can't win it by himself. LeBron didn't start winning until he got down there and teamed up with Wade and Bosh. Yeah, he got to the finals.
But ain't nobody
in
win by
Cleveland.
themselves, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody did it.
But let me. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like
Ain't nobody ever won a chip and said I did it by myself.
But nobody ever chased it like he has. He's supposed to be the greatest player ever, but he's the only greatest player ever that chased the ring. Like nobody's name of Kobe stayed on the same team. Jordan stayed on the same team.
KD?
They got him help.
KD? What KD do?
Yeah, but
But
Nobody
what?
gives
But
respect
what?
to KD though.
But what?
Yeah, but they
Nobody
talk,
gives respect
but no,
to
but
KD.
exactly. They talk bad about KD for doing that.
For right now,
Like,
but if his
LeBron is
legacy
the only one that
finishes,
they don't
but if
talk
his
bad
legacy
about, but LeBron
finishes,
switched in and
if his legacy
chased the ring.
finishes and it says 3 chips or 4 chips or 5 chips, that's all you're
But
gonna remember by.
it's gonna say for the Warriors. Like it's gonna say that he played for the Warriors. LeBron is the only mega star or superstar that left the team to chase a championship. LeBron chased the championship. Oh shit, my bad. Right. But LeBron chased because he went down there and teamed up with Wade and Bosh. That's the only reason that guy won, man. If he would have stayed in Cleveland, he never would have won a championship by himself.
Oh man. Oh, we got a lot to talk about.
and-
Yo,
and-
hold
and-
You
hold-
kinda
hold
did
on,
say
hold
that
on.
though.
but
You
everybody
kinda did
know
say
that.
that.
Hold on, hold on.
everybody know
We
that,
got a
man.
lot to talk about. Y'all
Like,
trying to
man,
double
come
team
on,
me.
man.
Yo,
Hey, it's
fight
not
it.
a
We
secret.
staying
Like,
little.
No
We
everybody
staying
double
knows
team
little
that.
because
over
I
here.
was
We
always,
staying little.
I was always playing the
I'ma
middle
stand
though.
my
I was always
ground.
put down
I'ma
for
stand
being
my
that nigga.
ground. Type it
And
in the comment
everybody that was a
section.
LeBron
Type
loving
in the
guy.
comment section. Stand your ground, Rican.
hell.
Stand your
You a
ground.
LeBron fan?
Yeah,
You a LeBron fan?
I'm not a LeBron fan. LeBron
Nah,
made
he
me
not
respect
LeBron,
his
but
game, bro.
You
Same
don't
way
believe he's
Kobe,
overrated
same
in
way
some way.
Kobe, same way Kobe made me,
Man, hey,
cause what
LeBron
I'm
is-
saying,
LeBron
yo,
is-
what I tell him is,
LeBron packed
yo, this is what I tell y'all. Y'all gonna say a man is overrated that is averaging 26, 6 and 6, bro. That's not overrated. You
LeBron
can't
is-
average
LeBron is
that
a
and
pass
not do
batter.
shit.
He's a pass batter, just like Westbrook.
Not saying
Just
not
like
doing
them triple
shit.
double.
Oh
He
man.
patches stats. LeBron passes stats, man. Just watch him. Watch him in Cleveland. Watch them games in Cleveland when he playing.
He looks for his
LeBron-
stats, of
LeBron
course,
knows
bro.
what- he
If you're
knows what
losing,
he's
you're still
doing.
gonna look for stats. But what I'm saying is,
Dog,
you put a
up
real
by
solid
30.
team
Why
around
you still in
him.
the game?
You put a real
Look,
solid
hey.
team around him where he feels like he has to pass and do his thing, and carry the team and let everybody do their thing. Also, he's not gonna just ball hog, bro, and search for every shot. He's not gonna do that, bro. He's shown multiple times that he's smart enough to kick it out. LeBron is smart enough to kick it out, bro. That's all I'm saying.
No, he is. I mean, I'm not.
And it's up to you, and it's up to you as an NBA player to hit that bitch. And if you don't, now he looks bad. That he's not that guy. Michael Jordan would have shot that. But if he hit that,
triple doubles, them triple doubles, pass that shit. Watch all them games where you got Steven Adams. that
see,
can get the
but
rebound,
like
box
Westbrook
him out.
Westbrook
You can
shit
Westbrook
really be
slide
like
in,
badass
make sure you get the rebound.
IQ, bro. That's why I don't like Westbrook's game. I like Damian Lillard more because Westbrook shit is like
LeBron don't got bad IQ shit.
I don't think he
that
got
goes on.
I don't think he got bad IQ. I think he's lazy sometimes, but I don't think he got
I'm not
bad
saying he got
IQ.
bad
On defense,
IQ in
he
general.
LeBron's one of the
He has the
smartest
same level
players,
of
like,
IQ, I
gameplay.
feel like.
Nah, bro.
because they feel like they gotta take over,
Nah,
and then they kind of shift.
I
I
don't
mean,
think that.
sometimes LeBron can
Cause
shift in his favor, but like when it doesn't, it gets bad.
my thing
Just
is
like
this,
Man, I'm
bro.
Westbrook.
All
telling
right,
you, man.
let's
LeBron,
give it
man,
a better comparison. Say you got Kemba Walker, a well-known 20-point scorer at least, not somebody like like I'm gonna be honest. My feel like the Lakers go to was Brandon Ingram in terms of like let's get these buckets. Kemba
but it should
Walker
have
is
been
more of a
Kyle Kuzma.
solidified.
It
So
should have
and
been
LeBron
Kuzma.
don't know. I don't feel like LeBron learned his game before he got to like the team and all that. With somebody
Hold
like
on.
Kemba,
Learn
you
who's
know
that?
what he
What do
can
you
do a
mean,
little
learn who's
bit.
that?
Like
Learn who's that?
LeBron didn't look into like Ingram and say like, all right, he likes it from the
Oh,
mid
oh,
range. He likes to
okay,
like,
okay. I get what you're talking about.
you know what I mean? Like he didn't really look into what they can do and what they can already
See,
do
but see, I'm
to
gonna have to
like
call
fit in
BS on that.
perfectly.
I'm gonna have to call BS on it
But if
because
but if but
LeBron
if hold on,
played
hold
them
on. But if
guys,
he,
and we
I'm gonna
all
make
know
my
what
point right now.
Ingram
I'm gonna
gonna
make
do.
my point right now. But if you got a solidified, well-known veteran like in the game, you done made All-Star games. Now you already know what a person can do in a little bit at least. You know what I mean? Because he's a known person, and now
Yeah,
you know if you don't
I
pass the
get what
ball
you're
to
talking
him,
about.
if you don't pass the ball to him, now you looking like you don't like him or something like that. So like you gotta
Yeah,
feed
I
him, you
get
gotta
what
let
you're
him in. So I'm just saying, get a better name to the plate before you just say LeBron can't get it done, bro. Get a better name to the plate before you
But
just say
see,
the whole shit's a bad plan. Like I'm
okay,
just
okay,
saying.
look. But look what we saying. You got to get them young guys a try. Them young guys were balling
Keep the
out
young
last year.
guys.
They
I'm
were
just
getting,
saying,
but look, they were
get
getting
like
better and better
No, that's
every
not
top
what you
game.
players.
said before.
Yeah, like they were
That's not
getting
what you
No,
better
no.
and
said
better
What I
every
was
before.
trying to
game.
tell you, what I was trying to tell Body Collector, we had a heated debate one day, and I said, if it was these young players at the way they were playing right now, and this was like at the peak of their like downfall, when I was like, bro, at the way they're playing right now, if AD called, if they called and said AD wants to go there right now for Kuzma, Ingram, and Lonzo,
Lonzo
just
hard,
get it done,
Shaka.
bro,
They
so
had
that you
all
can
them young
move
guys.
on, get
Every
AD and
last one of them.
LeBron, and keep moving, bro, and keep you can get another
Man,
young
That's
player. Like,
tremendously
and
stupid.
I would have told the Lakers fuck off. I mean, I would have told the Pelicans fuck off. We don't want
cause
AD.
you're not gonna just get one player. I told him the rest will fill out. Now Drew Holiday can be in that. You know what I mean? Like another
But
player, you're gonna get
they weren't
another
offering
player.
Drew Holiday though. Like they weren't offering Drew Holiday. They was offering AD and like some bum ass player
Who
for
though?
all five of
Like
them young
the
guys
rest of the
two
package
and
never
two
came out.
draft
That's all I'm
picks.
saying. Like, you never know if
They
Drew
was
Holiday's
not.
there. Now Drew Holiday, AD
But
and
no, the
LeBron can't get
package
it
did
done.
come out, man. They weren't offering Drew Holiday. It was AD and some bums, man. I'm telling you. Like, do you not remember that stuff when that shit came out? Like they was
I
not
didn't see
offering
no the
Drew
whole
Holiday.
package though. I just heard what the Lakers
Man,
what they
hey,
offered
I'm
the
telling you,
Lakers to grab,
it
like
was
what they
all
wanted.
five of them young guys and two first round draft picks for AD and like
Which
some
is
bums.
insane.
They was
But
giving up
who
their
was the
whole
other
young
guy
core for
though? That's
fucking
what I'm saying.
AD. AD is a
If
great
it's Drew
player,
Exactly.
but
It
fuck
Holiday,
didn't
AD,
matter
man.
because nobody was worth that.
nah. If Drew Holiday and AD,
I'm
now
not giving up
it's a
AD.
different
I
team.
mean, I'm not giving
Drew
up all
Holiday
my young
wasn't in
guys
that.
for fucking AD, man. He wasn't in
If
that.
that's what I'm saying, he wasn't in that.
I'm just saying, if
Like
Drew Holiday would
that's
have
what I
got,
think. I don't think
I
he
would have asked for
understand that. I
him.
don't think he get that, man. Like
Give
AD,
us Drew
it was
Holiday.
AD by himself.
I would have said, give us Drew Holiday. Then that's a better fit for us.
But that's still not enough. You giving up all these young guys with potential for fucking AD and Drew Holiday? Really?
With LeBron
Like, I'm
now,
sorry, man. I'm not doing it, man.
Like
You
especially
don't
when
even know if these
AD
guys
hasn't
gonna
had
work.
a healthy year yet.
And see, that was another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. That was another thing I
but
had. So hurt,
AD
man.
ain't never had a LeBron to not have to carry the load for.
But see, but that's the
That
thing. You don't know
like
how
he
them two
already
guys
got
gonna
the
match up
injuries under his
together,
belt.
man. Yeah, like you don't know how
But
they gonna
he's
match
young
up together.
still. He's still
They
young,
might not
bro.
match up together, man. How many guys have you seen play that you thought, oh, they're gonna be good together? And then when they play together, you like, oh, that shit ain't working. Ben
Of
Simmons
course,
and Embiid,
but
that shit
their
don't work.
style of play though, bro, is
Well, Ben
like
Simmons can't shoot.
kind of for each other.
That's
But see,
why
that's the
not
thing.
work
Like,
for him.
but AD,
Not work for
everybody,
him.
oh, AD
AD
can
likes
shoot,
lobs.
AD
LeBron
this.
don't mind throwing lobs and shit like that. He likes
But
the little
but
Showtime
LeBron
shit.
attacks the basket too. Like that's man, you don't know how it's gonna work with him. I mean, I'm not saying it's not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not gonna work, but we don't know how it's gonna work. And so to go all in and give up all your young guys for
I'm
some shit
glad.
that
I'm
you
glad
don't
this
know even
season
know if
shit
it's gonna
is
work.
almost over, so that the Lakers can just pick up. Watch if they pick up like a KD and an AD. Oh my God, I want to hear all the shit
Man,
talking.
first
I
off,
want to hear
KD
all the
not
shit
going.
talking. Yeah,
If
y'all
we
just
KD
do,
not
talking.
I
about to go
mean, we
play.
do, but
I want to
I
hear
hope we
all the
don't give
shit
up
talking.
everybody
I want to
for
hear
that
Man,
all the
nigga.
shit
KD not about
talking.
to go play with them, man. Nah,
I
they can
We'll
get
mean,
see.
AD, but
We'll
KD not
see.
going.
I'm
like,
just
oh
saying
yeah,
this
if we get KD, it's a whole different ballgame.
ain't the only thing that people can say is like Damian Lillard, players like that are probably gonna stay. You know, Giannis is gonna stay. Like we don't know where KD's going. We
I
don't know where
mean, I
Kyrie's
don't think.
going.
Hey,
I
We
think
don't know
I
Damian
don't
Lillard
think
where
gonna
KD
Kemba's
leave.
going. KD
going.
not going to New York, man. I mean, not New York. KD not going to Lakers. He not. That shit not about to happen. He don't want to play with
Shit,
LeBron.
we didn't think he
I
was going
think
to
he
Wizards
likes
either.
beating
I mean, the
LeBron.
Warriors either.
No, but see, that's the thing too. I read a report during All Star break with that. I knew he was going to the Warriors. They talked about that shit during the All Star break of that year. They put out a report on ESPN about that and showed the different options. And I sent it to my homeboys. I'm like, don't be surprised if KD don't go to the
But
Warriors.
yo, I'm not even gonna
And then what
lie,
happened?
bro. I'm
He
not
went.
gonna lie. I read that and I heard about that too. But I was one of the people saying like, nah, KD ain't like that. KD not
Man,
like that.
see,
He ain't
I
no
read it.
bitch.
That's
I
right up.
don't
That's
know.
right up KD alley.
He already
It's
did
not
some
being a
bitch shit,
bench.
so
I mean, a
I
bitch.
can I'll
They
put it
dog,
past
they
him.
team. They play team basketball, man. Like, like that's not him being a bitch. They play team ball. He don't got to worry about Westbrook wanting to take
Yeah, but
4
bro,
shots and do all this shit. They play team
he
ball.
could have got there. He could have got that somewhere else, bro. Cause all you got to do is go to a coach. All he
Plays
had to do was
basketball
go
like
to a
Warriors?
team and say, build a team around me that the players are unselfish and shit like that,
Come
bro.
on, man.
And they could
Stop,
have
man.
built that team around
You
him.
make it seem so easy. You know
Nah,
goddamn well
but
it's saying easy as that.
it's not that easy,
Like,
bro.
stop it, man.
What I'm saying is it's not that easy, but you can also keep your pride and your dignity and not that little asterisk next to your name and not
but
that little
how did he
asterisk next
lose
to your name that
pride or
said play
dignity?
with the Warriors.
Man, come on, man. He played all his years. He fulfilled his contract. He had an option to leave. He left and went somewhere else. Same thing LeBron did. LeBron stayed
No,
there for
no,
all them years
no.
to fulfill his
LeBron didn't
contract
do
out,
what
had
he
an
did.
option to leave, and he
LeBron
left.
didn't do what he
So
did.
how is that different?
LeBron didn't do what he
How?
did. He just went to
How?
a team. This is where hold on, you know what? After this game, we're gonna restart this debate. Nah, we gotta restart this. Cause
How, man? How, man?
this
Well, let
shit
me guess. He
we
went to a
gonna
team that
talk
just
on
beat him.
how,
That's
my
what you're saying.
brother.
He
We're gonna
went to a
talk
team
on
that
the
just beat him.
how, my brother.
Like that's everybody's argument,
We're
man.
gonna talk on
Oh, he went
how.
to a team that just
We're
beat him.
going to no.
He was
Listen to
already
me. We're
leaving.
gonna talk on
He was
how.
already
We're gonna talk
leaving,
on
man.
how.
Oh my
We're
god,
gonna talk on how.
man, you just like
On
the
my
rest of
shit.
them, man.
On
Ah,
my
you
shit.
just
No,
like the
no.
rest
We
of
gonna
them.
talk on how, my brother. We gonna talk on how.
Okay, okay.
Watch.
Hey man, hey Bobby, man, he just like the rest of them, man.
I
He's
ain't
a
like that.
coward.
I
He
ain't
just
like that.
he's
But I'm
a
gonna tell you
no,
how.
he's
I
just like the
try,
I'm
rest
gonna
of
tell
them.
but
you.
he's so hard to debate with, man.
Nah.
No, he just
It's
like
not
the
even like
rest
See,
of
that
them, man.
either.
They
me,
don't
It's not even
understand
like
it.
that. But see, y'all one in the same. Y'all coming from the same play place in terms of like where you like shit. You a Kobe fan and you a Laker, either used to be fan or you a Laker fan right now. So stop playing with me,
No.
bro. Stop
But
playing with
man,
me.
but
Y'all
that
in the
don't
I'm
got
a
nothing to
same.
do
Laker
with
fan. I'm a
this
Laker
So what I'm
man,
fan.
saying,
he
he
filled
said he
out his
used to like the
contract.
Lakers when Kobe was there. So don't play with
I
me.
was a Laker fan, so I like the Lakers. That's right.
Okay
That's right.
then. So what I'm
Hey,
saying is
look,
y'all
but
coming
KD
from the
fulfilled
same
his
shit. So
contract.
don't make me sound like I'm just fucking
No,
crazy.
because you do,
I have
man.
a
You
different
sound like a
perception
crazy
of what
man.
I'm
He's a
looking at.
madman. He's a madman.
Nah. See,
He's a
that's the thing
madman.
about perception. See, that's where I'm different from y'all. I know that different people have different perceptions. Y'all gonna
No,
see
I
it
mean,
one
like
way,
I said,
and I'm gonna see it a
I'm just
different
talking.
way.
I'm just
I'm
talking
from
shit, man. Like
Boston.
I
I'm
get
from
what you're saying,
Boston,
man.
so I'm gonna see it a different way, obviously.
Oh, so you still mad because Kyrie fucking sold y'all? That's your
Oh
problem.
yeah, I'm tight about that, but we gonna talk about
That's
all
your
this.
problem. Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. We stopping this one. We saving it, letting it go up.